Hello, caller. You're on the air. I'm Emily, and I'm listening.
Hi, Emily. I just had sort of an iffy question about people who might be a Judas. I've been thinking a lot about how there will be betrayers among us in the last days, and that has kind of got me wondering about this person I know. I'm part of a congregation, and out of all these people I know, there's a particular person who concerns me. They seem to say all the right things, but they don't behave rightly, and in fact, I have caught them doing something very wrong. They have also let slip some things that really concern me, but no one else except for a couple other people seem to notice this behavior. I know we're all on a walk and doing our best and we mess up and all, but this person's behavior just really concerns me and I'm feeling kind of anxious actually. I want to do something or say something, or confront them, but it's not out in the open or anything. What can I do? I'm pretty sure they might turn out to be somewhat like a Judas in our group. If not now, then maybe when things get bad in the future. I don't like it.
Okay. Well, this is a bit of a tricky question. So, you're wanting to warn people or get this person away from your congregation, it sounds like, but they haven't done anything publicly to showcase this behavior that you're concerned about. Is this correct?
Yes, but they have shown different faces to different people. I hate it and I'm getting fed up. I'm ready to just blow up on them.
Well, I can tell you right now that's not going to work out quite like you think. Like you said, sometimes people are just working on things in their walk. We all have some pretty deep-rooted issues, and you always has to work that out with us, and it can get pretty dang ugly. But there are people, too, that are sent by the enemy to infiltrate congregations and sow discord, and just to do evil, and they might be a Judas, or they might not. But that's not something I would decide on, because when you put that on someone, it can hold them back. What if you're completely wrong? However, with that said, even if this person has wicked intentions, it's not up to you to handle it. There's a chapter in John, actually, that this reminds me of. It's when Yeshua washes the feet of the disciples. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Well, he washed all of their feet, even Judas. He knew that Judas was going to deliver him up, and he still washed his feet, and he knew the evil and greed in his heart. But Yeshua didn't appear to treat Judas differently during his ministry, even up till the last moment. In fact, he even said in that chapter, after giving a brief teaching, "I do not speak concerning all of you. I know whom I have chosen, but that the scripture might be filled. He who eats bread with me has lifted up his heel against me." He knew who he chose. He knew what Judas's heart was, but the scripture had to be fulfilled. Now, there's also a parable in Matthew about the wheat and the tare, and the enemy came and sowed tare among the wheat, but they had to grow up together, so that when the harvest was ready, then the tare could be taken and destroyed. So even if you suspect your brothers and sisters, which I would discourage personally, you can't just take over the situation. You can really only pray about it and work on yourself to make sure that you don't become a betrayer and that you will stand strong in case someone in your group does sow discord, not to be caught up in it or dismayed by it. Even Yeshua was troubled, John said, because betrayal is a troubling thing, but you just need to stay focused on your walk and pray about your brothers and sisters. And I know it's upsetting to see behavior of someone who appears to be two-faced or like they're just instigating trouble, but if you act on your anger, you will be the one appearing like a fool. Walk in love and take the example that Yeshua gave us. He said in that same chapter, "If you know these teachings, blessed are you if you do them." Now, I encourage you to read that whole chapter because it's really good. Yeshua loved them to the end, and ultimately, when dealing with our brothers and sisters, despite our behavior and theirs, or what they might be hiding, we can love them and express that divine love and know that we are walking rightly in doing that. So I would just say endure and pray about it. And I'm no expert or anything, but that's just my personal advice.
Thank you. It still upsets me, but I will think about what you said and read up on how Yeshua handled it, I suppose. I should be looking in the Word, I guess, to see how Yeshua handled things first.
Basically, yeah. Well, thanks for calling.